Here we are in the middle of the holidays, and we've talked about this a little bit, where as much joy and I think good times can be had in this part of life, it can also be very stressful. And for those suffering this morning, we want you to pay attention because we have a special guest that we're ready to welcome back from Defy Medical, Nicole Bruce, the Vice President, and talking about some important, I think sometimes tough subjects to talk about. The good news is there is hope this morning that we're going to spread as well. But Nicole, glad to have you back. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me back. I appreciate it.
So for those who have not heard yet about Defy Medical and what your team is doing, set the stage for us a little bit on what it is that your team does.
Sure, absolutely. So Defy has been treating patients for over 10 years. So we look at the body as a whole, and we treat the underlying root causes of someone's symptoms through hormone optimization, nutritional supplementation. We look at thyroid, adrenals. We really look at the big picture. And now we're also offering services for the treatment of depression and anxiety, which is the ketamine IV therapy. So our office is located in Midtown Tampa, and we are ready to see patients. This is a busy time of year for us.
I was just going to mention that. I started the segment with that. I mean, I'd imagine that you and the team are seeing that and hearing that from the community and people in need right now.
Yes, for sure. So we're in the thick of the holiday season right now, so it can be a very difficult time for many. You've got additional financial stress. There's seasonal affective disorder, which is where people can start to feel down when the days are shorter during the fall and the winter months. You've got more social events, family get-togethers, which can really place added stress on people that are already struggling with anxiety and depression. So ketamine therapy is a good treatment for the treatment of depression, anxiety, basically mental health disorders and chronic pain as well.
So tell me more about this IV therapy, because again, I don't know if the word is out completely yet. I mean, this is kind of the first time I've been hearing about it.
Right. So it's a newly emerging therapy. Ketamine therapy is being used for the treatment of mental health disorders, chronic pain. It's administered through an IV. So we have trained medical professionals that are in the office, treating the patients, monitoring them. And what ketamine does and what the research is finding is that it really restores brain function. It creates new connections in the brain. So think of it as almost healing the brain, and it can even improve cognition and memory. So with traditional treatments for depression, like antidepressants, a lot of the times those can take several weeks to take effect. And then who's to say that it's even going to work? A lot of patients have to try different medications to really get it right. But ketamine therapy can show instant results. A lot of patients even say that they have relief immediately while they're there in the office.
I was just going to ask, what does the typical, you're talking about the holiday season where people are looking, for something relatively fast. Who's the right candidate? And again, how many treatments might somebody need? Obviously this isn't going to be a one size fits all here.
That's right. So most patients start to feel relief after their first session, sometimes immediately while they're there in the office, and it can carry through for several days. But we do recommend that patients have several treatments, because after every treatment, it's going to last a little bit longer. And over time, you're going to need less and less treatments. We do customize it for our patients. So once you talk to the medical professional, they can determine how many sessions you may need. But it's really important this time of year to make your mental health a priority.
Less than a minute left. What's your take home? And I know you have a special offer you want to extend to viewers this morning as well.
Yes, absolutely. So we are offering 10% off first ketamine IV treatments through the month of December. Like I said, our office is located in Midtown Tampa. And any patient who is dealing with treatment-resistant depression, anxiety, PTSD, OCD, any other kind of mental illness, you may be a candidate for therapy. And like I was saying before, a lot of the times it's instant relief.
Well, there is the website right there, phone number to find out more. Nicole, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really do appreciate your time.